He has an uncle here in Messina, will be very much glad of it.
I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from the wars or not?
I know none of that name, lady. There was none such in the army of any sort.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
My cousin means Signor Benedict.
Oh, he's returned and as pleasant as ever he was.
He set up his bills here in Messina and challenged Cupid at the play, and my uncle's school reading the calendar subscribed for Cupid and challenged him at the bird bowl. I pray you, how many have he killed and eaten in these wars? But how many have he killed? For indeed I promise to eat all of his killed.
Faith, niece, you tax Signor Benedict too much, but he'll be meek with you, I doubt it not.
He hath done good service, lady, in these wars.
You had musty victual, ye have hoped to eat it. He is a very valiant trencherman. He hath an excellent stomach.
And a good soldier, too, lady.
And a good soldier to a lady, but what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, a man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtue.
It is so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man. But for the stuffing, well, we are all mortal.
You must not, sir, mistake my niece. There's a kind of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish between them.
Alas, he gets nothing by it. In our last trip, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is a homemade governed with 1. So if he have wit enough to keep himself warm, let him bear the difference between himself and his horse, for it is all the wealth he hath left known to be known a reasonable creature. I pray you, who is his companion these days? He hath as much as his sworn brother.
He is most in the company of the right noble Claudia.
Lord, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught in the pestilence, and the taker runs presently mad. Lord, help the noble Claudio. If he hath caught the Benedict, it will cost him £1,000 ere he be cured.
I will hold friends with you, lady.
Do, good friend.
You will never run mad, niece.
No, not till a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Signor Leonardo, are you come to meet your trouble?
Never come trouble to my house in the likeness of your grace, for trouble being gone, comfort should remain. But when you depart from me, sorrow, vice, and happiness takes its leave.
You embrace your charge too willingly.
I think this is your daughter.
Her mother has many times told me so. Oh, Signor Benedict, no, for then were you a child.
Have it full, Benedict. You can tell by this that you are being a man. Truly, the lady fathers herself. Be happy, lady, for you are like an honorable father.
Yet she would not have his head on her shoulders for all Messina as like him as she is. I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
Oh, but my dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die when she has such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to Disdain when you come in her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat?
It is true I'm loved of all women, only you excepted.
And I would I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
Dear happy ways to women, they else would be troubled by a pernicious suitor. I thank God in my cold blood I am of your good humor for that. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than hear a man swears he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind, so man or some other shall escape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratch it from the person who has such a
Yes! And he hardly prays, and occasion may detain us longer. I dare swear he's no hypocrite who prays from the heart.
If you swear, my lord, you shall not be forsworn. Let me bid you my welcome. Being reconciled to the prince and brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I'm not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, your grace, lead on.
Your hand, Lena, we will go together.
Benedict, this thou know the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not modest, young lady?
Do you question me for my honest, true judgment as a simple man should, or would you have me speak after my custom as being a profane tyrant to their sex?
I pray thee speak in sober judgment.
Why, faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this accommodation I can spare her, that she were other than she is, she were unhandsome, and being no other than as she is, I do not like her.
Thou speakest by the sword. I pray thee tell me how thou truly likest her.
Why her that you inquire after her?
In the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, and a case to put it into.
She is the sweetest lady that I've ever looked on.
I can see without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There is her cousin, and she were not possessed with such a fury, would exceed her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no point in turning husband now, do you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary. Here would be my wife.
Is it come to this? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again? Go of faith, and thou wilt need thrust thy head in a yoke, wear the print of it, and sigh away Sundays. Look, the prince has returned to seek you.
What secret hath held you here that you followed not to Leonardo?
I would your grace constrain me to tell.
I charge thee on thy allegiance.
You hear, Count Claudio, I can be as secret as a dumb man, but on my allegiance, mark you this, on my allegiance, he is in love. Now, that is your grace's part. Mark how short his answer is. With hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
Amen if you love her. The lady is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
But by my troth I speak my law.
And in my faith, my lord, I spoke
And
mine.
by my true face and troth, my lord, I spoke mine.
But I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither feel how she should be worthy or know how she should be loved is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
Was ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty,
And could never maintain his heart, but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up likewise, I give her my utmost thanks. But that I will pay my bugle in an invisible baldric and have her cheek winded in my forehead, all women shall pardon me, because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, and I will do myself the right to trust none. And the fine is, for which I may go the finer, I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee ere I die look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love. Prove ever that I lose more blood with love than gain again with drinking. Pluck out my eyes with a ballad maker's pen, and hang me at the door of a brothel house for the sign of blind Cupid.
Well, never thy belts fall from the stake, thou wilt prove a notable argument.
If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat, and shoot at me, and he that hits me, let him be clapped on the shoulder and called Adam.
Well, time shall try. In time the savage bull doth bear the oak.
The savage bull may, but if ever the sensible Benedict doth, pluck off the bull's horns and set them in my forehead, and let me be so vilely painted as they write. Here is good horse to hire, you may see them signify below my sign. Here you may find Benedict the merry man.
Well, we will temporize with the hours. In the meantime, good Senior Benedict, prepare to Leonardo. Mention me to him. Tell him I will not fail him in supper, for indeed he has made great preparations.
So I leave you.
My liege, your highness may have to be good.
My love son to teach. Teach at the cow, and thou shalt see how apt it is to learn any hard lesson that may do thee good.
Hath Leonardo any son, my lord?
No child with hero. She's his only heir. Does that affect her, Claudia?
Oh, my lord, when you went on around that ended action, I looked on her with a soldier's eyes, that like we had a rubber task in hand and our pledging to the name of love. But now that I'm returned and that war thoughts have left their places vacant, in their rooms come thronging soft and delicate desires, all prompting me how fair young hero is, saying I like her ere I was wars.
If thou dost love fair hero, cherish it. And I will break with her and with her father, and thou shalt have her. Was it not been said that thou beganst to twist so fine a story?
How sweetly you minister to love, and no love's grieved by his complexion. But at least my liking my two sons sees, I could sound it with your own entreaties.
I know we shall have revelry tonight. I will assume thy part in some disguise, and tell fair hero I am Claudio, and in her bosom I'll unclasp my heart, and take her curing prisoner with a force and strong encounter of my amorous tale. Then after to her father will I break, and the conclusion is she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
Hello, brother. Where's my cousin, your son? Have you provided this music?
He's very busy, but brother, I can tell you screams music with your Leonardo.
Are they good?
The prince and Count Claudio walking the thick-faced alley in wine orchard, where this overheard by a man of mine. The prince discovered that he loved my niece, your daughter, and is meant to acknowledge it this night in a dance. And if he found her recorded, he is meant to take the present time by the top. It's pretty words.
The fellow you went who told you this?
Good sharp fellow, I will send for him and question him yourself.
No, we'll not holding is a dream until it appeared itself. But I will carve a daughter without that she might be better prepared for an answer, if peradventure this be true. Go in and tell her of it.
My lord, why are thus measure sad?
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
You should hear risen.
And when I have heard it, what blessing brings it?
If not a present remedy, at least a patient suffereth.
I wonder that thou, being as thou sayest thou art born under Saturn, goes about to apply a moral medicine to mortify mischief. I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause and smile at no man's jest. Eat when I have stomach and wait on no man's business. Sleep when I am drowsy and attend on no man's leisure. Laugh when I am merry and flaunt no man in his humor.
Yea, but you may not make the full show of this, you may do it without the children. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he has newly taken you into his grace, where it is impossible you should take the true route, but by the fair weather you make yourself. It is needful for you to bring the season for your own harvest.
I'd rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. And it befits my blood to be stained of all than to fashion a carriage to rob love from any. Though it cannot be said that I'm a flattering honest man, it must not be denied when I'm a plain dealing villain. I've entrusted with a muzzle and a franchise with a clog. Therefore I have decreed not to sing my cage. But if I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my breaking. In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use of it, for I use it only. Who comes here? One who is Braccio.
I come yonder from a great supper. The prince your brother is royally entertained by Leonardo. And I can give you intelligence of the intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on? What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio?
Even he.
A proper squire. And to which way looks he?
Mary on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonardo.
A very forward march chick. How came you to this?
Being entertained for a perfumer, as I was smoking a musty room, comes to me the prince and Claudio, hand in hand in sad conference. I whipped me behind the arras, and there heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself, and Having obtained her, give her to the Count Claudio.
Come, come, let's thither. This may prove food to my displeasure. That young startup hath all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him in any way, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me?
Good death, my lord.
Come, let's the great supper. Their cheers the greater than I'm subdued. Shall we go see what's to be done?
We'll wait upon your lordship.
What's up, Count Jean-Pierre supper?
I so not. How harshly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, and yet I am heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man, where he made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing, and the other too like my lady's eldest son, ever more talented.
And half Senor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and half Count John's melancholy in Senor Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot, uncle, and money enough in his purse, a man like that would win any woman in the world if he could get her.
Oh, by my troth, they'll never get me a husband if they'll be so shrewd of my John.
In faith, she's cursed. Too cursed is more than cursed. For it is said, God sends a cursed couch or horns, but without two cursed, he sends none.
So by being too cursed, God will send you no horns.
Just if he send me no husband, for which blessing I'm asking upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband with a beard on his face. I had rather lie in the woman.
You may lie to the husband that have no beard.
What should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentleman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, well, I am not for him. Therefore I will even take sixpence in earnest of the bear herd, and will lead his apes into hell.
Well then, go you into hell?
No, but to the gate, and there will the devil meet me like an old couple with horns on his head, and say, get you to heaven, Beatrice, get you to heaven. Here's no place for you, maids. And so deliver I up my apes, and away to St. Peter. And there, to the heavens, he showed me where the match is. And there will we as married for days long.
Well, these pictures you will be ruled by your father.
In faith, it is my cousin's duty to make curtsy and say, Father, as it please you. And yet, cousin, let him be a handsome fellow, or else make another curtsy and say, Father, as it please me.
Well, you have to see one day fitted for the husband.
Not till they make it, not till God makes men of some other metal than earth. No, uncle, I'll not.
Well, daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince be soliciting you that kind, you know your answer.
The fault will be in the music, cousin, if you be not moving good time. If the prince be too important, tell him there is a measure in everything, and so dance out the answer. For wooing, wedding, and repenting are as a Scotch jig, a measure and a syncopes. The first suit is hot and hasty as a Scotch jig, full as fantastical. Then the wedding, mannerly modest as a measure, full of state and ancientry. And then comes repentance, and with his bad legs falls he faster and faster to the syncopes until he sink into his grave.
Cousin, you are passing truly.
I have a good eye on him. I can see a church by daylight.
The river saved her brother. Make a room.
Come, lady, you walk about in front.
So you walk softly, look sweetly, and say nothing. I'm yours for the walk, and especially when I walk away. With me in company, I may say so when I please. Speak low, if you speak low.
Well, I would you did like me. So would not I, for I have many old qualities.
Which is one.
I say my prayers aloud.
I love you the better. The hearers may cry amen.
God, match me with a good dancer.
Amen.
And God, keep him out of my sight when the dance is done. Answer for it. No more words.
I know you well enough. You're Simeon Antonio.
Bad word. I'm not.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you the truth, I don't.
You could never do him so ill well unless you were the very man. He is his right hand up and down. You are he. You are he.
Bad word. I am not.
Come. Do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit? Can virtue hide itself? Go to Mom. You are he. Graces will appear and days an end.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are.
Not now.
That I was disdainful, and I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales? This was Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Has he never made you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he's the prince's jester, an impossible fool. His only gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him, and the commendation is not in his wit, but in his villainy. For he both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him. I am sure he was in the fleet. I would he had boarded me.
When I know the fellow, I'll tell him what you said.
Do. He'll but make a comparison or two on me, and peradventure not marked or not laughed at, strikes him into melancholy, and there's a partial mistake, for the fool will eat no supper that night. We must welcome Beatrice.
Sure, my brother's amorous on hero. You have but John's father to speak with him about it. The ladies follow him, and yet one visor remains.
That is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Oh, not you, Signor Benedict!
You know me well.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He's enamored on Hero, and hath with I pray you dissuade him from her. She's no equal in his birth. You would do your part of an honest man in it.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I, too, and he swore the night of night.
Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I to the name of Benedict, but hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so, the prince rules for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself, and trust no ancient. For beauty is a witch against whose charms fate melteth into blood. This is an accident of hourly proof which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudia.
Yea, the same.
Come, will you walk with me?
Whither?
Even to the next military about your business. Tell me, of what manner will you wear the garland of? Around your neck like a usurer's chain, or under your arm like a lieutenant's scarf? You must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
But it's spoken like an honest drover, so they sell bullets. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you leave me.
Oh, now you strike like a blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole you, mean you'll beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, no poor hurt fowl, only creep into sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me, the prince's fool. And maybe I go under that name because I am married. Yea, but I am so apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world in her person and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may. No, Senor, where's the count? Did you see him? Troth, my lord, I have played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace has gotten the goodwill of this young lady, and I offered him my company to a willow tree, either to make a garland as being forsaken, or to bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped. To be whipped once is fault. Flat transgression of a schoolboy who, being overjoyed in finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion and he steals it.
Will thou make a trust to transgression? The transgression is in the stealer.
Yet it had not been amiss that the garland had been made, and the rod too, for the garland he might have worn himself, and toothpick from the furthest inch of Asia. I will fetch the length of Prester John's beard. I will bring you the length of Champ's foot. Do you any emphasize to the pygmies rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy? You have no employment for me?
None but to desire your good company.
God, here's a dish I love not, for truly I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Ah, lady, you have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, my lord. He lent it to me a while, and I gave him use for it, a double heart for his single one. Married once before he wanted of me with false dice, and therefore your grace may well say I've lost.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord. I have brought Count Claudio whom you sent me to see.
Now, Count, wherefore art thou sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then? Sick?
Neither, my lord.
Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil, Count. Civil as an orange, and something else of that jealous complexion.
Faith, lady, I think your blazon to be true. Though I'll be sworn, if he be so, his conceit is false. Trouble, Claudio. I have moved in thy name, and fair hero is one. I will with her father, and his good will obtain. Name the day of marriage, God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made this marriage, and all grace say amen to it.
Amen. Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happiest to say as much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. I give myself away to you and dote upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, let him not speak neither and stop his mouth with a kiss.
Faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
I thank it, poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And so she doth, cousin.
Good Lord for alliance. Thus goes everyone onto the world, but I am sunburnt. I may as well sit in a corner and cry, hey ho for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your fathers get it. Ne'er your grace hath a brother like you. Your father got excellent husbands if a maid could come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No, my lord, unless I may have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. I pray you beseech me, for I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence will sense me out of the question. You were born in a merry hour.
No, truly. My mother cried. But then there was a star dance, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy.
Niece, will you put those things that I told you of?
Cry you mercy, uncle. By your grace's pardon.
By my troth, a pleasant spirited lady.
There's little of the melancholiness in her, my lord. She's never said when she sleeps, and not ever said then. For I have heard my daughter said she often dreamed of unhappiness and wake herself with laughing.
I cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means. She mocks all of her wooers out of suit.
You were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord, my lord, if they were about a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
Friend Claudio, when need you go to church? Tomorrow, my lord. Time goes unprecedented. Love has all his rights.
Not until Monday, my dear son. This was a handsome judge 7 night, and the time to brief you to have all things answered my mind.
You shake your head at so long a breathing, but I warn thee, Claudio, the time shall not go dully by us. I will, in the interim, undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain affection, the one with the other. I would fain have it in that, and I doubt not with passionate, if you three will but minister such assistance as I give you direction.
My lord, I am for you. Oh, it cost me 10 nights of watching.
And I, my lord,
And you too, hero?
I will do any modest office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopeful faithless husband that I know. Thus far I can praise him. He is of a noble strain, of approved valor, and confirmed honesty. That I will teach you how to humor your cousin, that she shall fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that in spite of his quick wit and his queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Go with me. I will tell you my drift.
It is so! The Count Claudius should marry the daughter of Leonardo.
Yea, my lord, but I can cross it.
And he bar and he cross and he impediment of this simple king. I'm sick in displeasure with him, and whatsoever comes athwart his affection ranges equally with mine. How canst thou cross this marriage?
Not honestly, my lord, but so covertly that no dishonesty shall appear in me.
Show me briefly how.
I think I told your lordship here since how much I am in favor of Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman to hero.
I remember.
I can, at any unseasonable instant of the night, appoint her to look out her lady's chamber window.
What life is in that to be the death of the marriage?
The poison of that lies in you, his temper. Go you to the prince your brother. Spare not in telling him he hath wronged his honor in marrying your renowned Claudio, whose estimation do you mightily hold up to a contaminated stale, such a one as hero. What proof shall I make of that? Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo hero, and kill Leonardo. Look you for any other issue?
Only to despite them will I endeavor anything.
Go then. Find me a meet hour to draw Don Pedro and the Count Claudio alone. Tell them that you know that hero loves me. Intend a kind of zeal both to the prince and Claudio, as in love of your brother's honor who hath made this match, and his friend's reputation, who is thus like to be caused with the semblance of a maid that you have discovered thus. They will scarcely believe this without trial. Offer them instances which shall bear no less likelihood than to see me at her chamber window. Hear me call Margaret hero, and hear Margaret term me Borachio. Bring them to see this the very night before they take away. For, in the meantime, I will so fashion the matter that hero shall be absent, and there shall appear such seeming truth of hero's disloyalty, that jealousy be called assurance, and all the preparation overthrown.
Grow this to what adverse issue it can. I will put it in practice. Be cunning and worthiness when thy fee is 1,000 ducats.
Be you constant in your accusation, and my commission will not take you.
I'll presently go learn of their day of marriage.
In my chamber window lies a book. Bring it hither to me in the orchard.
You're all right, sir?
I would know that, but I would have thee hence and here again. I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behavior to love, will become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music in him, but the drum and the fife. And now will he rather hear the tabor and the pipe. I've known him when he would have walked 10 miles to seek a good armor. And now will he lie 10 nights awake, carving the fashion of a new doublet. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose like an honest man and a soldier, and now is he turned orthography. His words are very strange dishes, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I think not. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But till all graces be in one woman shall not come in my grace. Rich she shall be, that is certain. Wise, or all none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. A good discourse, an excellent musician, and her hair shall be of whatever color it please God. Ha! The Prince and Monsieur Love. I will hide me in the arbor.
Shall we hear this music?
Yea, my lord, how still the evening is, and hushed on purpose to grace harmony.
Senor Benedict has it himself.
Oh, very well, my lord. The music's ended. Anywhere.
Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Oh, good my lord, tax not so bad voice. Sing the music any more than once.
So Whitney still an excellency to put a strange face on his own perfection. Prithee sing and let me woo no more.
Because you talk of women, I will sing. Many word often meant to suit to her, he thinks not worthy, yet he woos, yet he swears he loves.
Hey, prithee come, or if thou wilt hold longer argument, do notes.
Note this before my notes is not a note in my written noting.
These are very crotchets that he speaks. Notes, pursue then nothing.
Now divine air, now is his soul ravished. It's not strange that sheep's guts should kill souls out of men's bodies. Well, a horn for my money when all is done.
Yea, Mary, dost thou hear, Balthazar? Get us some excellent music for tomorrow night. We shall have it at the Lady Hero's chamber window.
Best I can, my lord.
Do so. Farewell. Come, Leonardo. What was it you told me of yesterday? That your niece, Beatrice, was in love with Senor Benedict?
Oh, I? Stop on, Francis. I'd never think that lady would love any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Senor Benedict. She hardly know well she behavior seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible? It's the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it. But she loves him with an enraged affection that is hardly even our thoughts.
Maybe she don't fit counterfeit.
Faith, like you now.
Oh God, counterfeit. There's never counterfeit of passion comes so to the life of passion that she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Speak to her well. This fish will bite.
What a fact, my lord? She will teach you. You heard my daughter told you how.
She did indeed.
How, I pray you. You amaze me. I would have thought her spirit had been invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedict.
Such all but that the white-bearded fellow speaks it. Neighbor cannot sure hide himself in such reverence.
Can't take it, the affection.
Hath she made her affection known Benedict?
No, that's a torment.
'Tis true. So your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that have so often countered him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
This says she now. We should begin to write, for she will be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her small conceal, and she had written a sheet of paper. My daughter told us all.
Now that you talk of a sheet of paper, I remember a pretty jest your daughter told us of.
Oh, when she had written and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheet.
Then down upon her knees she falls. Weak sobs beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict, God give me patience.
She thought indeed my daughter say so, and the ecstasy had so much overworn her that my daughter sometimes feared she might do a desperate outrage to herself. It is very true.
It were good that Benedict knew of it by some other, she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
They were an alms to hang him. She's a sweet, excellent lady, and out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she is exceeding wise.
All but in loving Benedict.
I am sorry for her, as I've just caused being her uncle and her guardian.
I wish him so this dotage on me. Well, I pray you, tell Benedict about it. Hear what he will say.
Very good, thank you.
Hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not. And she will die if she make her love known. And she will die if he woo her rather than beat one breath of the custom crossness.
That she shall. If she should make her affection known, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it, for the gentleman, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
He is a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
Before God and in my mind, very wise.
He doth indeed show some sparks that are like wit.
And I take him to be valiant.
As Hector, I assure you. And in the managing of quarrels, you may say, he is wise, for either he avoids them with great discretion, or he undertakes them with the most Christian-like care. Well, you move your further, my daughter. Shall we go find Benedict and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord, but let her wear it out with good counsel.
Oh, nay, that's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we will hear further by your daughter. Let it cool a while. I well, and I will wish you would modestly examine himself to see how unworthy he is, so good a lady.
My lord, we will want dinner's ready.
If you not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let the same net be spread for her. That must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. That's a scene I would see. Let's send her to compliment for dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. I seem to pity the lady. Seems her affections have their full bent. Love me? Why, it must be requited. I hear how I am censured. They say I will bear myself too proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she will rather die than show any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that hear the detractions and can put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis the truth, I can bear the witness. And virtuous, 'tis so, I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me, by my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some remnants of wit broken on me because I have railed so long against marriage, but doth the appetite not alter? A man loves the meat in his youth that he cannot endure in his age. Shall these quips and sentences and bullets of the brain all a man from the career of his humor? No!
pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message.
Yea, so much so that you may take upon a knife's point and choke a dog withal. You have no stomach, signor? Fare you well.
Against my will, I'm bid to send you come to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more thanks to thank you than you took thanks to thank me. Why, that's as much to say as any thanks I take for you is as much as thanks. I do not pity her. I am a villain. We'll go get the picture.
Good Margaret, come into the parlor. There shall you find my cousin Beatrice proposing with the prince and Claudio. Whisper her ear and tell her I and Ursula walk in the orchard, and our whole discourse is all of her. Oh, say that thou overheardst us, and bid her steal into the Phlegian bower. There will she hide her to listen to our propose. This is thy office, bear thee well in it, and leave us alone.
I'll make her come. I warrant you presently.
Now, Ursula, when Beatrice doth come, our talk must only be of Benedict. When I do name him, let it be thy part to praise him more than ever man can merit. My talk to thee must be of how Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. Of this matter is little Cupid's crafty arrogance that only wounds by hearsay. Now begin, for look where Beatrice runs and the laugh and toast the ground to hear our conference.
The pleasantest argument is she carried the golden balls with silver string and greedily devoured the treacherous bait. So Angon's name for Beatrice, even now scouting in the women capital. Dare you not refer to the dead?
And go we near her, that her ear thinks nothing of the false sweet bait that we lay for it. No, truly, Ursula, she is too disdainful. I know her spirits are as coy and wild as haggards of the rock.
But are you sure that Benedict loved Beatrice so entirely?
So says the prince and my betrothed lord.
And did they bid you tell of it, madame?
They did bid me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they loved Benedict, to wish him rustle with affection and never to let Beatrice know of it.
Why did you so? Don't know the gentleman deserve as full as fortunate a bed as Beatrice shall ever coach upon?
Oh God of love, I know he doth deserve as much as may be yielded to a man, but nature never framed a woman's heart of prouder stuff than that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn ride sparkling in her eyes, misprizing what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that to her all matter else seems weak. She cannot love, nor show no shape nor project of affection. She is so self-endeared.
Sure, I think so. And therefore certainly it were not good she knew his love, lest she make sport at it.
Why you speak truth? I never yet saw a man how wise, how noble, young, how rarely featured, but she would spell him backward. So turns she every man the wrong side out, and never gives to truth and virtue that which simpleness and merit purchaseth.
Sure, such capping is not commendable.
But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would mock me into air, or she would laugh me out of myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedict, like covered fire, consume away in sighs, waste inwardly. It were a better death than die with mocks, which is as bad as die with tickling.
Yet tell of it, hear what she will say.
No, rather I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion.
Oh, do not do your cousin such a wrong. She cannot be so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is prized to have. So rare a gentleman as Senior Benedict.
He is the only man in Italy always accepted my dear Claudio.
I pray you be not angry with me, madame. Speaking my fancy, Senior Benedict for shape, for bearing, argument, and valor, goes for most reports to Italy.
Indeed, he hath an excellent good name.
His Excellence did earn it ere he had it. When are you married, madame?
Why, every day tomorrow. Come, go in. I'll have thy counsel with some attires, and we'll decide which is the best to furnish me tomorrow.
She's 9, I warrant you. We've got her, madame.
If it proves so, loving goes by halves. Some keep their clothes with arrows, and some with traps. Fire is in mine ears. Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on, I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness will incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it better than reportingly.
I do but stay tuned until your marriage becomes and then think alike with there.
I'll bring you thither, my lord, if you vouchsafe me.
Nay, that would be as great as soil on the new blocks of your marriage, as to show a child his new coat and forbidden to wear. I will only be so bold with Benedict for his company, for from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot he is all mirth. He hath twice or thrice cut Cupid's bowstring, will ache and dare not shoot at him. His heart is as sound as a bell, and his tongue is the clapper, for his heart thinks, his tongue says. Gallants, I am not as I am been.
Oh, and so say I. You seem so sadder.
I believe you love. Hang in truth, there's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. If you be sad, he wants money. I have the toothache. Draw it, hang it.
You must hang it first and draw it afterward.
What? Sigh for the toothache.
Where is but a few more worm?
Well, all can master a grief, but he that hasn't.
Yet say I, he is in love. If he not be in love with some woman, there's no trusting the old sign. He brushes his hat on mornings. What should that bode?
Any man seen him with barbers?
Indeed, he looks younger than he did. By a lot of the beard.
Nay, he rubbed himself acidic. Do you smell that by now?
That's as much to say, the sweet use in love. And when does he want to wash his face?
Yea, or paint himself, for which I hear what they say of him. Conclude, he is in love.
Yea, but I know who loves him.
Ah, that I know too. I warrant one that knows enough.
Yes, and his own conditions. And despite all, dies for him.
She shall be buried with her face upwards.
This is no charm for the toothache.
Old Senor,
Will you walk aside with me? I have studied 8 or 9 words that these hobby horses must not hear.
my life to break the thing about Beatrice.
Tis even so. Hero and Margaret like this played their parts with Beatrice. And then the two birds will not fight one another when they meet.
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you. Is it please you yet Count Claudio make here, because what I would speak of concerns him?
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow.
You know he does.
I know not that, but he knows what I know.
If there be any inward impediment, I pray you discover it.
Making I love you not.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you. The lady is disloyal.
Who? Hero?
Even she, the Yanada's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. I could say she were worse thinking or worse title, and I will fit it to her. Come with me, but with me tonight. And see her chamber window entered, even the day before her marriage. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her. But I think it better fits your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I would not think it.
If you trust that you perceive, confess not that you know. I will show you enough. And when you've seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I see anything tonight where I should not wed her, tomorrow in the congregation where I should wed, there I will shame her.
And as I would for thee to obtain her, I will join thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage her no further till you are my witness. Go to Berlin till midnight, and let the issue show itself.
too good for them if they should have any allegiance in that, being chosen for the prince's watch.
I'll give them their choice, Barry.
First, who think you the most desartless man to be constable?
You okay and George Sequel, for they can write and read.
Come hither, Nick Sequel. God hath blessed you with a good name. To be a well-favored man is the gift of fortune, but to write and read comes by nature.
Both ways, Master Constable.
You have, I knew it would be your answer. And while for your favor, sir, why give God thanks and make no boast of it. And for your writing and reading, let that appear when there is no need of such vanity. You are thought here to be the most senseless and fit man for the constable of the watch, therefore bear you the lantern. And this is your charge. You shall comprehend all vagrant men. You are to bid any man sin in the prince's name.
How if they were not?
Why then, take no note of them, but let them go, and presently call the rest of the watch together, and thank God you are rid of a knave.
He will not understand when he is bitter. He is none of the prince's subjects.
True. And they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise in the streets, for the watch to babble and to talk is most tolerable and not to be endured.
We will rather sleep and talk. We know what belongs to a watch.
Why, you speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how thinking should offend. Only have to care that your bills be not so. Well, you were to call at all the alehouses and bid those that are drunk, get them to bed.
How if he were not?
Why then let them alone till they are sober. If they do not then the better answer, you may say they are not the men you took them for.
Well, sir,
If you meet a thief in the night, you may suspect him by virtue of your office to be no true man. And for such kind of men, why the less you meddle or make with them, why the more is for your honesty.
if we know him to be a thief, shall we surely know him?
Truly by your office you may, but I think they that touch pitch will be defiled. The most peaceable way for you, if you do take a thief, is to let him show himself what he is and steal out of your company.
You've always been called a merciful man, sir.
Truly, I would not have a dog by my will, much more a man who hath any honesty in him.
If you hear a child cry in the night, you must call the nurse to bid her still it. How if a nurse be asleep and will not hear us?
Why then depart in peace, and let the child wake her with crying? For the ewe that will not hear her lamb when it lies, will never answer a calf when he bleats.
'Tis very true.
This is the end of your charge. You, constable, are to present the prince's own person. If you meet the prince in the night, you may say.
Nay, fair lady, that I think he cannot.
5 shillings to one unadmitted. Any man that knows the statutes, he may say him, marry not without the prince be willing. For the watch ought to offend no man, and it is an offense to stay a man against his will.
By your lady, I think it be so.
Well, masters, good night. And there be any matter of weight chances, call up me. Keep your fellows' counsels and your own, and good night. Come here.
Well, master, we hear our charge, that sit here upon the church bench to two, and then all to bed.
One more! Honest Sanders, I pray you, watch about Signora Leonardo's door. For the wedding being there tomorrow, there's a great royal tonight. But you, be vigilant, I beseech you. Utter all to thee.
Some treason, masters, here stand close. Therefore know I have earned
of Don John 1,000 ducats.
Was it possible that any villainy should be so dear?
Thou should rather ask if it were possible any villainy should be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make the price what they will.
I wonder.
Then it shows thou art unconfirmed. Thou knowest that the fashion of a doublet, or a hat, or a cloak is nothing to a man.
Yes, it is apparel.
I mean the fashion.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
Tush, may as well say the fool is the fool. But knowest not what a deformed thief this fashion is?
I know that deformed. He has been a vile thief for 7 years. He goes up and down like a gentleman. I remember his name.
Didst thou not hear something?
No, it was Bayham House.
Not so neither. But know that tonight I have wooed Margaret, the lady hero's waiting gentlewoman by the name of Hero. She leads me out at her mistress's chamber window, bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale violently. I should first tell thee how the prince, Claudio, and my master, planted, placed, and possessed by my master, Don John, saw far off in the orchard this amiable encounter.
I thought the marriage was Hero.
2 of them did, the prince and Claudio, but the devil my master knew she was Margaret, and partly by his oaths, which first possessed them, and partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which did confirm any slander that Don John had made. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her as he was appointed the next morning at the temple, and then, before the whole congregation, shame her with what he saw overnight and send her home again without a husband.
We charge you the prince's name. Stand.
Go up to my master constable.
We have here our most generous people of entry that I was knowing Commonwealth.
Master, never speak! We charge you, let's obey you to go with us.
We are likely to prove a goodly commodity being taken up of these men's bills.
Commodity, question not words you. Come, will obey you.
Ursula, wake my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise.
I'm related.
Oh, and bid her come hither.
Well,
I like your attire with excellently, and your gown of most rare fashion. In faith, I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown at the Grey so. Oh, that exceeds, they say. Oh, by my troth, it's but a nightgown in respect of yours. Cloth of gold, and cuts, and laced with silver, and set with pearls, down sleeves, side sleeves, and skirts round underboard with a bluish tinsel. For a fine, quaint, graceful, and excellent fashion, yours is worth 10 on it. God, give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy. 'Twill be heavier by the weight of a man. Fie upon thee, art not ashamed? Of what, lady? Of speaking honorably? Is not marriage honorable in a beggar? All of it nobody. Ask my lady Beatrice else. Here she comes. Good morrow, cousin. Good morrow, sweet hero. How now? Do you speak in the sick too? I am out of all other tunes meetings. 'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time we were ready. For a hot... By my troth, I'm exceeding ill. For a hot... For a hot horse or a husband. For the letter that begins of all age. These gloves the Count sent me, they are an excellent perfume. I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell. A maid, and stout. There's goodly catching of cold. God help me, how long have you professed apprehension? Ever since you left it. Doth not my wit become me rarely? It is not soon enough. You should wear it in your cap. By my troth, I am sick. Get you some of this distilled Cardus Benedictus, and lay it to your heart. 'Tis the only thing for a quality. No. Frickus, her with a kissel. Benedictus? Why Benedictus? Have you some moral in this Benedictus? Moral? No, by my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant to play Holy Thistle. You may think that I think that you are in love. Nay, by your lady, I'm not such a fool to think what I list, nor not to list what I think, nor indeed I cannot think if I were to think my heart into thinking that you are in love, that you will be in love, or that you can be in love. Yet Benedict was such another, and now he is a man. He swore he would never marry, and yet now, in despite his heart, he eats his meat without grudging. And how you may be converted, I know not, but methinks you look with your eyes as other women do.
This is this fatality. Madame, withdraw. The prince, the count, Sina Benedict, Donjon, and all the gallants are come to fetch you to charge.
Who helped to dress me good cause good mighty Ursula?
What would you with me, honest neighbor?
Mary, sir, I would have some confidence but that discerns you nearly.
Oh, brave Beatrice, for you see is to be this hard with me.
Mary, this it is, sir.
Yes, in truth it is, sir. What is it, my good friend?
Goodman Burgess, sir, speaks a little off the matter, an old man, sir. His wits are not so blunt as God help I would desire they were, but in faith, as honest as the skin between his brows.
Yes, I thank God I'm as honest as any man living. There is no honester than I, an old man.
Comparisons are odorous. Allow us, Sir Burgess.
Neighbors, you are hideous.
It pleases your worship to say so, but we are the poor Duke's officers, and if I were as tedious as a king, I would find it in my heart to bestow it all on your worship.
Oh, very tedious is on me, huh?
Yea, and 'twere 1,000 pound more than before I hear. As good an exclamation on your worship as of any man in the city, and though I be but a poor man, I'm glad to hear it.
And so am I. I will fain know what you have to say.
Mary, sir, our watch tonight, accepting your worship's presence, have taken a couple of the Zernias and Zeni Messina.
Good old man, sir, he will be talking as they say. When the age is in, the wit is out.
Indeed, he comes too short of you.
Gifts that God gives.
I must be.
One word, sir, our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended 2 auspicious persons and would have them this morning examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it to me. I am now in great haste, as the name bear unto you.
Shall be sufficient.
Drink some wine and you go very well.
My lord, they stay for you to give your daughter to her husband.
I wait upon thee, I'm ready.
Go, good partner, go. Get you to Francisco, bid him from his pen and acorn to the jail. We are now to examination these men.
We must do it wisely.
You will spare for no wit, I warrant you. Here's that shall bring some of them to a non-come. Only get the learned writer to set down our excommunication and meet me at the jail.
Come, friar, be brief, only to the plain folk for marriage, and you shall recount their particular duties afterwards.
You come hither, my lord, to marry this lady.
No. To be married to her. Friar, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to be married to this lord?
I do.
If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any hero? None, my lord.
Know you any, Count?
I can make his answer. None.
What men dare do, what men daily do, what men may do, not knowing what they do.
Oh, now interjections. Why then some me of laughing is a hockey.
Standing by,
Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained will
give me this maid, your daughter.
As freely son as God did give for me.
And what have I to give you back?
Whose work may counterpoise such a rich and precious gift.
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learned in noble faithfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten thorns to your friend. She's but sign and semblance of her honor. Behold how like a maid she blushes here. Oh, what authority and shows of truth can cunning sin cover itself withal. Comes not the blood as modest evidence? made by these exterior shows, but she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, my lord?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to improvement wanted.
Dear my lord, if you knew your own proof had vanquished her youth and made you feed off her virginity.
I know what you would say. You would say if I had known her, she didn't embrace me as a husband, and so stingy with before Henson. No, Leonardo, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to his sister, showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on these seeming, I will write against it. You seem to me as Diane in her gorge, as chaste as the bud air be blown. But you are more intemperate in your blood than Venus and those pampered animals that raise the savage to
Does my lord well that he doth speak so wide?
Swift Prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that have gone about to link my dear friend, but come instead.
Hardly spoken would you I but dream.
Sir, these things are spoken, and they are true.
This looks not like a nuptial.
True, oh God!
Leonardo, stand I here? Is this the prince? Is this the prince's brother? Is this face heroes? Are our eyes our own?
All this is so, but what of this, my lord?
Let me move but one question to your daughter, and by that fatherly and kindly power that you have in her, bid her answer truly.
I charge thee, do so, as thou art my child.
Oh God, defend me, however, the celebrated catechizing call you this.
To make you answer truly to your name.
Is it not Hero? Who can blot that name with any just reproach?
Oh, that can Hero. Hero itself can blot out Hero's virtue. What man was he that talked with you out your window yesterday? Betwixt 12 and 1? Now if you were made answer to this.
I talk to no man but our my lord.
Why then, you are no maiden. Leonardo, I am sorry, you must hear. Myself, my brother, and his grieved count to deceive her. Hear her. Took with a rocking out of the chamber window at that hour, who had confessed most like a liberal villain. Violent encounters they would have had 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, my lord. Banners were spoken, not to be named. There's not chastity enough in language without warrant to utter them. Thus, pretty lady, sorry for thy much misgovernment.
O hero, what a hero hast thou been! If half thy outward race has been placed about thy counsels and thoughts of thy heart, but fare thee well, most foul, most fair.
No man here a dagger point for me.
How cousin Hero? We're bursting in town.
Come, let's go. These things must come to light. Smother her spirits up.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help, uncle.
Follow me back again. Thank the spears cover for shame that made you wish for.
How now, cousin Hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Art thou would come?
Yea, wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why, doth not ever earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she yet deny the story that is printed in her blood? Do not swear, hero. Do not awe thine eyes, which is I think thou wouldst not quickly die. Thought I thy spirit was stronger than thy shames myself would strike at thy life. Why ever wast thou lovely in my nights? Why had I not, with charitable hands, took up a beggar's dish from my gate, who smirched us, admired with infamy? I might have said, no part of this mind, this shame derives itself from unknown lawyers but mine. And mine I love, mine I praise, mine I was proud of, mine so much that I myself see myself not vowing of her. Why she? Oh, she's falling to a pit of ink that the wine sea hath dropped, soon filled to water clean again, and saw too little which may seek and give to her foul, tinted flesh.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night I have this 12-month been her bedfellow.
Confirmed, confirmed! Would the true princess lie and cloud you lie? Love her so that speaking of her foulness, wash her with tears? Hence from her, let her die!
Hear me a little. For I have only silent been so long and given way into this course of fortune by knowing of the lady. I have seen 1,000 blushing apparitions start into her face. 1,000 innocent shames in angel whiteness beat away those blushes. And in her eye, there hath appeared a fire to burn the error that these princes hold against her maiden truth. Call me a fool. Trust not my reading nor my observations, reverence, calling, nor divinity, if this sweet lady lie not guiltless here under some biting error.
Higher, it cannot be. She not denies it. Why seekest then thou to cover with the excuse which appears in proper nakedness?
Lady, what man is it you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me, I know none. If I know more of any man alive than that which maiden modesty doth warrant, let all my sins lack mercy. O my father, prove you that any man with me converse at hours unmeet, or that I yesternight maintain the charge of 3 words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in the princes.
The two of them have the very bent of honor. If any of them be misled in this, the practice of it lies in John the Bastard, whose spirits toil in the frame of villainies.
I know not. If they speak the truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they take wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall hear of it.
Pause a while. And let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the princes left for dead. Let her a while be secretly kept in and publish it that she is dead indeed. Maintain a mourning ostentation, and on your family's old monument hang mournful epitaphs, and do all rites that appertain unto a burial.
What shall become of this? What will this do?
Mary, this well carried shall on her behalf change slander to remorse. She dying, as it must be so maintained, upon the instant that she was accused, shall be lamented, pitied, and excused of every hearer. For it so falls out that what we have, we prize not to the worth whilst we enjoy it, but being lacked and lost, why then we rack the value. Then we find the virtue that possession would not show us whilst it was ours. So it will fare with Claudio. When he shall hear, she died upon his words, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into his study of imagination, and every lovely organ of her life shall come apparelled in more precious habit, more moving, delicate, and full of life than when she lived indeed. Then shall he mourn, and wish he had not so accused her. No, though he thought his accusation true. Let this be so. And doubt not that success will fashion the event in better shape than I can lay it out in likelihood.
Signor Leonardo, let the friar advise you. And for my part, though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto the Prince of Claudio, yet by mine honor I will deal with this as sound and justly as your soul should provide.
Be thy flowing wings, the smallest fly may lead me.
'Tis well consented. Presently away, for to strange sores, strangely they strain the cure. Come, lady. Die to live. This wedding day perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Lady Beatrice, have you kept all this while? Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I do not desire that.
Have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wrong.
Well, how much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Any way to show such friendship.
A very even way, but no such friend.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Not that strange?
As strange as the thing I know not. Were it strange for me to say I love nothing in the world so well as you. Yet, believe me not. Yet, oh, why not? I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I'm sorry for my husband.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and make Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. I must say, your cousin is dead. So, farewell.
Is our whole assembly up here? Oh, it's still the cushion for the sex.
Which chief malefactors?
Mary, then mine and my partner.
Nay, that's certain. We have the exhibition, we said.
But which are the offenders that are being examined? Come before Master Constable.
Yea, Mary, let them come before me. What is your name, friend?
Muratio.
Okay, write down. Yours, Sirrah?
I am a gentleman, sir, and my name is Murata.
Okay. Master, gentleman, rock. Masters, do you serve God?
Yes, sir. We hope.
Write down that they hope they serve God, and write God first, for God defend, but God should go before such villains. Masters, it is proved already that you are little better than false knaves, and it will go near to thought so shortly. How answer you for yourselves?
Very, sir. You say we're not.
Marvelous, witty fellow, I assure you that I will go about with him. Come you hither, Sirrah, a word in your ear. Sir, I say to you, it is thought you are false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, we are not.
For God, they are both in a tale. Shall I write down the man now?
Constable, you are not going to examine. You must call the watch and are to make their accusers.
Yea, Mary, that's the evidence way. Let the watch come forth. Masters, I charge you in the prince's name, accuse these men.
This man said that Don John, the prince's brother, is a villain.
Prince John. Why, this is flat perjury to call a prince's brother villain.
Master Constable.
Brady fellow, I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you have to say else?
Mary, that he had received Don John selling ducats for accusing the lady here wrongfully.
Flat burglary as ever was committed.
I asked that it is.
What else, fellow?
And that Count Claudio did say upon his word to disgrace Hero in front of the assembly, not marry her.
Oh, villain, thou wilt be condemned to everlasting redemption for this.
What else?
This is all.
And this is more, masters, than you can deny. Prince John was this morning stolen away secretly. Hero was thus accused, thus was refused, and on some grief of this, died. Master Constable, have these men bound and brought to Leonardo's. I will go before and show him their examination.
Come, let them be opinion.
Let them be in the hands of some.
Gods, my life, where's the sexton? Oh, that he would write down the prince's officer coxcomb. Come find them, that naughty varlet.
Wait, you are an ass. You are an ass.
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass. But masters, forget not that I am an ass, though it be not written down yet. Forget not that I am an ass. No, thou villain, thou art full of piety, as shall be proved upon me by good witness. I am a wise fellow, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, a householder, and which is more, as pretty a piece of flesh as is any in Messina, and one that knows the law. And a rich Philomena. That had losses, and one that had 2 gowns, and everything handsome about her. Bring me one. Oh, that I had been written down an ass.
Not wisdom to second you against yourself.
I freely seize thy counsel, which falls into mine ears as prophetess as watering the sea. Give no me counsel, nor no comfort to align mine ear with such a one whose wrongs do suit with mine. My soul doth tell me that hero is belied, and that shall Claudio know, and so shall the prince, and all of them that thus dishonor her.
Here comes the Princess Claudio.
Good evil. Hear you, my lord. We have some haste, Leonardo. Oh, some haste, my lord. Well, fare you well, my lord. Are you so hasty now? Well, all is well.
Today, do not quarrel with us, good old man.
Marriage, thou dost wrong me, thou summer, thou hast so wronged mine innocent child and me, thou was forced to make a reverend fight. And with gray hair and cruise of many days, the Jew child was a child of man. I say thou hast wronged mine innocent child, thy slander hath gone through and through her heart, and she lies buried with her ancestors. Oh, that you were no scandal set, save these offers, framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say.
You say not right, old man.
My lord, I'll corral his body if he dare. Despite his nice fancies in active practice, he's made of youth and he's blue of glossy.
Wait, I will not have to do with you.
Thou hast killed my child. Ain't thou come to speak, but thou shalt kill the man.
Content yourself. God knows I love my niece, and she's dead. Slandered to death by villains that dare answer humanity as I dare take a serpent by the tongue. Boys, apes, braggarts, milksops,
Brother Anthony.
hold you content. What man? I know them, yea, and what they weigh, even to the utmost scruple. Scambling, outfacing, fashion-monging boys that lie and cod and flout, deprave and slander, go antically show outward hideousness, and speak of half a dozen dangerous words, and how they might hurt their enemies if they durst, and this is all.
Brother Anthony.
Do not you meddle. Let me deal with this.
Gentlemen both, I will not wait for patience. My heart is sorry for your daughter's death, but on my honor, she was charged with nothing but what is true and very full of proof.
My lord.
I will not hear you.
Come on our way and we'll be heard.
And shall, or some of us will smart for it.
See, here comes the man we went to see. Now, Senor, what news?
Good day, my lord. Welcome, senor.
You're almost come, but almost afraid.
Man, I'd like to have our noses snapped off, but two of them without teeth.
Leonardo and his brother. What think yourself? Had we fought, I doubt we should have been too young for them.
In a false quarrel, there is no true valor. I came to seek you both.
We've been up and down to seek thee. We're high proof melancholy and have it beaten away. Hope thou use thy wits.
It is in my scabbard. Shall I draw it?
Dost wear thy wit by thy side?
Never any did so, though very many have been beside their wit. I bid thee draw, as we do the minstrels. Draw to pleasure us.
Can I speak a word in your ear?
God bless me from a chapman.
You are a villain. I jest not. I will make it good how you dare, when you dare, and with what you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed an innocent lady, and her death shall fall heavy upon you. Let me hear from you.
I will meet you when they have good cheer.
What? A feast? A thief?
In faith, I thank him. He hath been into a cap and a cape on, the likes of which I do not carve most curiously, say my knife is not.
shall I not find a woodcock too?
Sir, your wit ambles well, it goes easily. I'll tell thee how Beatrice praised thy wit the other day. I said thou hast a fine wit. True, said she, a fine little one. No, said I, a great wit. Right, said she, a great gross one. Nay, said I, a good wit. Just, said she, hurts nobody. Nay, said I, the gentleman is wise. Certain, said she, a wise gentleman. Nay, said I, who hath the tongues? That I believe, said she, for he swore a thing to me on Monday night, which he forswore Tuesday morning. There's the tongues, there's a double tongue. Thus she an hour transhaped that particular virtues, but at last concluded with a sigh that was the properest man in Italy.
For the which she wept heartily, and said she cared not.
Yea, that she did, but if she did not hate him deadly, she would love him dearly. The old man's daughter told us all.
And moreover, God saw him in his hidden garden.
But when shall we set the savage bull's horns on the sensible Benedict's head?
Yea, and text underneath, here dwells Benedict, the married man.
Fare thee well, boy. You know my mind. I will leave you now to your gossip-like humor. You break jest as braggarts do their blades, which, God be thanked, hurt not. Prince, for your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your brother John's bastard has fled Messina. You have among you killed an innocent lady. My Lord Blackbeard over there, he and I shall meet. Till then, peace be with her.
He is in earnest.
In most profound earnest, and on words equal of Beatrice.
Hath challenged thee?
Most sincerely.
Soft, you, let me be. Did he not say my brother is fled?
Come you, sir, if justice cannot tame you, she shall ne'er weigh more reasons in her balance. Nay, and you be a person never prick once, you must be looked to.
Two of my brother's men bound, Verrocchio one.
Hearken after their princes, my lord.
Officers, what offense have these men done?
Marry, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruth. Secondarily, they are slanderers. Sixth, and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying names.
First, I ask thee what they have done. Thirdly, what you lay to their charge. Sixth and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what is their offense?
Rightly reasoned, and in his own division, by my talking one meaning well suited.
What? Who have you offended, masters, that you are thus bound to your answer? This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. Who have you offended?
Sweet prince, let me go no farther to my answer. Do you hear me? And let this count kill me. I have deceived even your very eyes. With your wisdoms do not discover these shallow fools brought to light, who, in the night, overheard me confessing to this man how Don John, your brother, incensed me to slander the late hero, how you were brought into the orchard to see me court Margaret in hero's garments, and how you disgraced her when she married. My villainy they have upon record, which I had rather seal with my death than repeat over to my shame. The lady is dead upon mine and my master's false accusations. And briefly, I desire nothing but the reward of villainy.
Is not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison while he uttered it.
But did my brother set thee on this?
Yea, and give me richly for the practice of it.
He is composed and framed of treachery, and fled he is upon this villainy.
O hero, thy image doth appear in the rare semblance that I loved it first.
Come, bring away the plaintiffs. By this time, our sexton hath informed Signor Leonato of the matter. And masters, do not forget to specify when time and place shall serve that I am an ass.
Here comes Master Signor Leonato.
is the villain? Let me see his eyes. Where's of GCC?
If you would know you're wronger, look on me.
I'm not afraid that with that breath I killed my innocent child.
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou liest thyself. Here stand a pair of honorable men, dirt is flesh that had handed him. I thank you, princess, for my daughter's death. Reported with a high and worthy these. She was bravely done if you be thinking of it.
I know not how to pay your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself and impose to me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet sinned I not but in mistaking.
Yea, nor I. Yet to satisfy this good old man, I bend under any heavy weight he would join me to.
I cannot be to bring my daughter live. That were impossible, but I pray you, possess the people in Messina here how innocent she died. And if your love can labor all to sound you mentioned, hang her an epitaph of her tree, and sing it to her bones. Sing it tonight. Tomorrow morning come you to my house, and since you cannot be my son-in-law, be it my nephew. My brother has a daughter, almost a copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is dear to both of us. Give her the right you have given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
O noble sir, your overkindness doth bring tears from me. I do embrace your offer, and for henceforth the sports of poor Claudio.
Tomorrow I will expect your coming. Tonight I'll take my leave. This naughty man shall be brought face to face with Margaret. Whoever was packing this all wrong, hire to it by your brother.
By my soul, she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but hath always been just and virtuous in anything I do know by her.
Moreover, sir, which indeed is not under white and black, this plaintiff here, the offender did call me ass. I beseech you to live your reverence punishment. And also, the lots heard them talk of one deformed. They say he wears a key in his ear and a lock hanging by it, and borrows money in God's name, the which he hath used for so long and never paid that now men grow hard-hearted and will lend nothing for God's sake. I pray you examine me upon this point.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pace.
Your worship seems like a most thankful and reverend youth, and I praise God for you.
There's what I thanks.
God save the foundation.
Go, I discharge you of the prisoner, and I thank thee.
I leave an errant's name of your worship, which I do beseech your worship to correct for the example of others. God keep your worship, I wish your worship well. God restore your health. I humbly give you leave to depart. And if a merry meeting may be wished, God prohibit it. Come hither.
Until tomorrow morning, Lord. Farewell.
Farewell, my lords. We look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight, everyone's hero.
What are you these fellows on?
Mistress Margaret, deserve well at my hands by helping me to the speech of Beatrice.
Harry, I cannot show my love in rhyme. I have tried. I can find no rhyme for lady, but baby, an innocent rhyme. For scorn, horn, hard rhyme. For school, fool, babbling rhyme. Very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet, nor can I woo in festival terms.
Lady Beatrice, push up from what I called thee, yea, and sit in depart when you bid me. Stay but till then. Then he's spoken very well. And yet, ere I go, let me go with that I came, which is with knowing what hath passed between you and Claudia.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss thee.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is noisome. Therefore I will depart unkissed.
Thou hast frighted the word out of its sense, so forcible is thy wit. But I must tell thee plainly. Claudio undergoes my challenge, and either I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And now tell me, for which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintains so politic a state of evil that they did not admit any good heart to intermingle with them. But for which my good heart prefers to suffer love for me.
Suffer love, a good epithet, for I love thee against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates.
Thou and I are too wise to live peaceably.
It appears not in this confession. There's not one wise man among 20 that would praise himself.
An old instance, Beatrice, that lived in the time of good neighbors. If a man do not erect his own tomb ere he dies, he shall live no longer in monument than the widow weeps and the bell rings. And now tell me, our daughter cousin.
Very ill. How do you? Very ill too.
Serve God, love me, and men. Thereto, I will leave you, for here comes one haste.
Madame, you must come to your uncle. Yonder is all well at home. It is proved my lady here has been falsely accused, and the prince and Claudio mightily abused, and Dodger is daughter of which all is fled and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you go hear this news, Signor?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thy eyes, and moreover, I will go with you to thy uncle's.
Done to death with slanderous tongues was the hero that here lies. Death engirded of her wrongs gives her fame which never dies. So the life that died with shame lives in death with glorious fame. Hang thou there upon thy tomb, facing her when I am dumb. Her music sound and sing thy song.
Those that will die virgin night, all the words with songs of old, round about her to the midnight assist unknown, hair of us to sigh and groan, heavily, 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 crazy on and give your death till death be your end, heavily, 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 heavily,
Did I not tell you she was innocent?
So are the prince and Claudio, who accused the Pope the answer that you heard debated. But Garbage was himself forth for this, although against her will, as it appears the true course of all the questions.
Well, I am glad the whole thing sorts so well, and so am I, being else by faith enforced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and you gentlewomen all, with go to your chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come hither mass. The prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me. You know your office, brother. You must be father to your brother's daughter and give her to young Claudio.
Which I will do with concurrent counsels. Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, Signor?
To find me or undo me, one or the other. Signor Leonardo, truth it is good, Signor. Your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
That I, my daughter, lent her, is most true.
And I with an eye of love to requite her.
The side whereof I think you had from me, from the prince and Claudio. But, what is the will?
Your answer sure is enigmatical, but for my will is your goodwill may stand with us this day to be in the state of honorable marriage, which, good friar, I shall entreat your pains.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Look, here come the prince and Claudio.
Good lords, spare yourself.
She's the lady I have seized upon.
The same is she. And I do give you her.
Why then, she's mine. Sweet, let me see your face.
No, not until you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband. You like me?
When I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certainer. One hero died defiled, but I do live. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
The forward hero? Hero that is dead? She died, my lord. But why was her slender live?
All this amazement can I qualify. When, after the holy rites are ended, I'll tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar, and to the chapel let us present.
Stop the chair! Sweet friar, which is Beatrice? I answer to that name. What is your will? Do not you love me? Why no? No more than reason. Why then your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been much misled. They swore you did. Do not you love me? No, no more than reason. Why then, my cousin Margaret and Ursula are much to seek, for they did swear you did. They swore you were almost sick for me. They swore you were well nigh dead for me. 'Tis no such matter. And you do not love me. No, but in friendly terms.
Come, cousins, I'm sure I love the gentleman.
And Ali sworn upon it that he loves her. For here's a piece of paper of his own hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure framed fashion of Beatrice.
And here's another, written in my cousin's hand, stole from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take thee for pity. I would not deny you, but by this good day I feel upon great persuasion, and partly to save your life, for I was told you were in consumption. Peace, I will stop by now.
But how doth thou Benedict, a married man?
Tell thee what, Prince, a college of these wit crackers cannot flout me out of my humor. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, I will think nothing that the world can put to it. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion. Claudio, I did think to have beaten thee, but in that thou art like to be my kinsman, live unbruised and love my cousin.
I would hope that would have said so.
Come, we are friends. Let's have a dance ere we are married.
We'll have dancing afterwards.
First by my word. Therefore, play music. Prince, thou art sad. Get thee a wife. Get thee a wife.
My lord, your brother John is taken flight and brought with armed men back to Messina.
Think not on him till tomorrow. I'll devise thee brave punishments for him. Strike up, pipers!
So, this is wonderful. Fun fact, this is our 5th show that we've done together. We get to do another one together next term, and I'm really excited. But anyways, it's great doing shows with you, and you are so amazingly talented, and I'm so glad that I've gotten to work with you as many times as I have. Meredith Diamond, the one, the only Meredith Diamond. Thank you so much. Anyway, so great. Even on like our worst days, she gets us up and going and great, and it's wonderful, and I love you a lot. Here's your card.
basket raffle and enjoy your families and enjoy your time together.